Oh, I'm so glad we made it off that bus. We was lost for hours.
Yeah, Gina. So how you like the jungle so far?
Oh, it's nice.
It's nice, ain't it?
Yeah, what are you looking at over there?
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Right there.
Yeah, what's going on?
I knew I shouldn't have listened to you. Oh, ginger head self.
Where we
I
at?
don't like gingers.
Where we at?
I don't know. But who ginger? Wait, God.
He keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God
first.
What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video. Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight. Kidnapped episode.
So, as well as the after party, because they say we're going to throw it in here because y'all weren't watching like y'all did last season. So, let me go and throw it in here.
You know what happened? They're going to say, ooh, go ahead. They didn't do after party video last weekend, so let's combine the two together tonight.
Yep, so people can watch it.
That's what happened.
So, if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We like to have fun over here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow and on all social media sites. Like these videos, man, so we can push it up in the algorithm, okay? Share with your friends and family, auntie and little grandmama. Because she knows she like to laugh and look at us and we make her laugh too, okay? And don't forget that we do have a Patreon. Make sure you sign up for that. And also don't forget to go to our store and purchase our merch. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it's the day one of the honeymoon. Now, I'll be honest, for those that have not watched it, it didn't give a whole lot. Didn't give a little merch or nothing.
But tonight?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, it didn't give a little merch or nothing, which, you know, hey, we got to sit. Well, it didn't give a little much.
Yeah, I was trying to sugarcoat it. Just keep it real. Yeah.
Because some of those scenes, they could have just filmed all at one time, so we get a little same conversation here, there, and everywhere.
And hence the reason why this episode tonight was an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So they really didn't have much to show.
Was it an hour and 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, an hour and 30 minutes.
And probably an hour, I think an hour and 45 minutes.
Because the after party was on.
Could be an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But brought to the point they shortened this episode because they didn't have enough material to make it a 2-hour episode. Because all they're doing is following the people around. And y'all do this.
You sure they didn't have enough material?
I don't think they did.
Yeah. So anyway,
what they're gonna do? That's one thing about going to like resorts, especially all inclusive. It's just so much you can do. Eat, drink, and sleep.
It's a lot of eating and drinking.
You might do an excursion here and there, but it's all you can do.
Well, we see Gina and doggone Clint
had
to be the only ones that veered away from that place like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get kidnapped.
All up in the bushes and the woods.
Woo! I was. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's go and get started. Okay, so it's day one of the honeymoon, and so all the couples, little toy. It's just a little toy for him. Lord, help me not to snatch it and throw it in the trash, because that's what you do when the little children want to continue to play with the little toys and get under the parents' nerve.
I swear, you think you're my mom. You really do.
And you think you too. So which one? Choose one. You want to be the husband? You want to be the 2-year-old? Choose one. Pick a side.
Well, I can't be both.
No, you're not. I'm not married to somebody that's 2. All right, so all the couples are, getting. Let me see. Oh yeah, all the couples done went to Jamaica except for Kirsten and Shaq. So, she was just like, I'm just ready to get there and stuff like that or whatever. But, she seemed like she coming around and, she was just saying, that she was,
Nah, I was right. She's got sucked in. Oh, she is coming around. So, no, she ain't. She put up in front. And I was right. If y'all listen to the after party, what he said about what she do when the camera's on, when the camera's off.
Wait to tell that part.
Yeah. I was right.
Hey, girl, you had gave me that merch of hope, like that merch of hope. So anyway, it seems as though the next scene is Aries and Jasmine. I'm not sure if Aries is a Muslim or what, but I don't know. I could have missed that part where he said he don't eat pork, but I did say
he don't eat bacon. I know that for a fact. So that's what he told her.
he don't eat bacon or he don't eat pork.
I don't know. All I know he don't eat bacon. Cause she's always eating bacon. He said, I love the smell of bacon, but I don't eat bacon.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, was it him that said, you get these shows mixed up and stuff like that, but I don't know if it was him that had, certain things that he did not eat. So he eating bacon. He was like, listen, no judgment towards you.
Who eating bacon?
She was eating, she was eating bacon. No judgment towards you, he said. But you had bacon today, you had bacon yesterday, you had bacon the day before yesterday, you had
some
bacon.
People love bacon.
Bacon. And that was a whole slew of bacon now.
No, some people love bacon, especially when good and crispy.
Now, we went out of town for business this past weekend. And when we woke up the next day in the hotel room, they had a breakfast and stuff like that. I had got a whole plate of bacon. And he was like, that sure is a lot of bacon. Well, I was getting some also for him as well, for him to eat, because he only got like 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah, because I don't want people to think I'm greedy. Oh, look at him. He don't eat that much. Look at her. Dang, she greedy.
Well, when they put all this bacon out there like that, just, hey, let me get some.
Yeah, and I was trying to put the syrup in my pancake. They should have a sign that said, don't put the whole plate. Well, I put the whole plate under there thinking that's how you supposed to do it. And I done
followed him, and then I said, something ain't right about this. Oh, there go the little cups. Get your syrup in the cup.
Hell well.
You can't follow him, honey. They say, ooh, I know he country. Because we was up north. Ooh, I know he country. That ain't how you do it.
I put the whole plate under there. I said, oh, man, syrup get all that.
Okay, so anyway, so she asked, as far as the previous relationship and stuff like that. So she was just saying, her previous relationships did not work. And he said, well, 80% of him, it was 80% of him. That's why his relationship didn't work.
Did he actually have relationships, or was he just going out with these women?
Like, it's just going out, because we found out, he ain't never been in love. So, which I think he said that before.
Yeah. Because to me, I think he probably dated these women, and when he tried to figure a way out of the relationship, he'll make up something so you can kind of like, oh, this ain't working.
Said that.
Yeah, this ain't working. Oh, you tie your shoes wrong.
Right.
Oh, I can't be with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. So she asked him, about why his previous relationship didn't work, and that's when he said, it was 80% him, and like you were just saying. So she said with her, it was more of that she was a workaholic and stuff like that, and so she was hoping that, hold on, the little kid putting his head on the desk.
I'm listening to you, man.
Hey, you gotta show your face to the camera. I'm listening to you. Because they be saying, ooh, the editor handsome. He's so handsome. He's so fine. No disrespect, honey. He's so fine.
Oh, man, I'm listening to you, man.
Because he is fine, honey.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so let the people see your pretty face.
They seen me for 3 years. They know what I look like.
Go.
Come on, listen.
Well, y'all just pat him on the head when you say, it's okay.
I'm waiting for my Elmer crackers. Little kids lay their head.
So she said that she was a workaholic, and he said that he wanted to kind of help her with that, because it seems as though, because he kept saying about your mom in the hospital, your mom in the hospital, mom in the hospital. So it seems as though she in the hospital because she's going through chemo, because we did know that she was it breast cancer?
I think it was breast cancer that she was dealing with, so she got to go in and out of the hospital for treatment. And Aries was saying, if I gotta walk the dog, if I gotta just be there with your mom in the hospital, whatever I need to do to be by your side to help you out, I'm willing to do. Which is peak game. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounds good, but you just gotta see it in action. Yeah. Do you really mean that, or is it like motive behind it, you know.
Yeah.
So
And
we'll see.
Jasmine did say that, she said, hopefully that will, he'll be true to what he say. So now we see Kirsten and Shakia, honey. They done showed up. They done got off the bus. So yeah, they excited about being in Jamaica.
They got the wrong driver. They should have got our driver when we was in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Our driver was like, "What? Huh? You ready to go?" And throw your bags in the back.
Well, no, it was the part where he was all nice and friendly, picking us up from the airport, taking us to the resort. Now it was from the resort to the.
I swear it was like a twin, evil twin.
Or it was like we was in some kind of movie, because it was like he peeled off and left us there. We like, what do we do?
Yeah, it's some kind of drug that went wrong in the middle of. We didn't know, man, because he just threw us out the car, got in his car and peeled off.
Yeah.
I said, man, you didn't tell us bye. You didn't ask us how our stay was, or should you walk us to the front? No,
tell us where to go, because we got. It's like lines of people everywhere, and this was new for us. We like Dominica, and we ain't never been out of the country before. And so
she hasn't. I have.
Oh yeah, that's right. And so, so anyway, so it was like, oh my gosh, what do we do?
But that's a drive that they should have had when they was Shaq and his little girl. Kristen.
So he said that he was happy, that he was there, and so she said at first, when they were sitting down talking, she said at first, being in Mississippi, she was a little disappointed that she was there, but she came around and stuff like that, and she was happy that she was able to be there for him.
That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with Jackson, Mississippi. You gotta put some respect on Jackson, Mississippi name. Ain't nothing wrong with Jackson, Mississippi. Nothing. Especially if you what?
So anyway, Shaq said that he needs somebody in his corner, and for Kirsten to be there for him and support him. I was like, dude, that's your wife. She didn't have a choice but to be there with you now. Because if it was her choice, she probably would have left you and said, okay, meet me in Jamaica. So yeah, she had to be there with you.
Yeah, she is front. She fronted this whole episode. Yeah, ooh, she's coming around. She's starting to like Shaq. Front. FRONTIN. Front end. That's all she was doing.
You took your time to spell all that. Yeah, I thought you were going to say frontal. I would say, yeah, I got one chair.
What?
Frontal.
What's that?
Never mind. So, so the next one is Gina and Clint. So now they done got on the bus. Why they had to be so extra? Why they gotta go hiking?
You see, those are the type of people that get kidnapped, get held for ransom. They all in the jungle. Ooh, what's that? What kind of bird that is? Waiting for somebody clucking behind the head. Kidnap them, man. Stay on the resort, man. You don't be trying to go off the beach. See, when I went out to Jamaica, you must know. I ain't doing no. I ain't really want to get on that boat because I thought they were going to take me somewhere.
He didn't want to go nowhere.
I said, right in that beach chair, drink and eat. That's what they paid me to do. That's what I would have done.
Pay you to do?
That's right.
Who paid you to do something?
I don't know. I don't know.
So they going and trying to do a bus tour or whatever. So, I guess they had to get off the bus to find what. I said, don't y'all got a tour guide? Don't y'all? What do y'all act like?
Yeah, they had a tour guide.
And that man over there with his
they had a tour guide. Man, forget the jokers, man. Ain't gonna get me kidnapped.
He's sitting up there like,
got me out here working. It's hot out here. You want me to take you where? In the middle of the jungle? Have you lost your rabbit mind?
Let me tell you something. White people got to stop doing stuff like this.
I'm telling you, man.
You got to stop. Just stop.
I was waiting for the episode to end abruptly and Married First Sight come out with an announcement. Well, next week episode won't be aired because we had 2 people got kidnapped.
They sitting up there all in no man's land. And that's one thing they tell you when you go to the resort. Evidently, again, they had a tour guide, but I don't know what he was doing, taking a break, kind of looking like, what you doing? And so, yeah, they tell you, do not go off the beaten path. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll find yourself in some areas that you don't want to be in.
I know when we went to Jamaica, man, I was like, I'm going to stay right here on the resort. on the way I leave the resort to get back in the airport. That's why I wanted to get the resort close to the airport because I didn't want a long trip getting to our resort from the airport. Get right next to the airport. So we leave the plane, get in a little car, drive a couple blocks, be right there.
It wasn't no couple of blocks, child.
No, it wasn't, but it wasn't because the other resort we wanted was like an hour away.
And then we gonna get there because
No,
we
I
going
won't
to
take no
Osharia,
shade. No,
and we
I ain't take
going.
no
Yes,
shade.
we going.
No, ain't gonna
We
have
going.
me.
Yes, we going.
No.
So yeah, branch out from just Montego back.
Yeah, I'll
Go
be right
to
there.
Osharia and all the other ones.
Go ahead. What happened to your wife? She hard head. She want to drive an hour away. Hey, shame.
Anyway, so Dominique and Mac, so they doing sailboating. Another thing he wasn't finna do. I don't want to do no sailboat.
I don't
Yes.
swim.
He got on the little.
I don't care, man. That man probably got his hand on his hip. Yep, there he go down the water. Well, I told him not to go, but there he go. He deep. So no, I ain't trusting the guy.
So they doing the sailboating that we didn't do.
That's
but
right.
anyway,
Man.
so
Why you trying to be so adventurous, man?
So
you know how to swim.
Dominique said,
Do you know how to swim?
You gonna stop hollering these folks here.
Do you know how to swim? I guess not. You have to do. We gonna have his hand on his hip, but they're both of them going down in the water. Look at woo, they falling real deep. He gonna go back. He's gonna go. What happened to the call? Well, I told them not to get off, and they said they knew how to swim, but apparently they didn't. They in the bottom of the ocean.
So anyway, so Dominique did say that Mac just seems like he's not as adventurous as she is.
I don't blame that.
But yeah, she like adventure.
He's trying to get out there and do. Ooh, I want to do this. Ooh, I want to do that. Oh.
So the next one is Shaq and Kirsten.
Right on the beach on the lounge chair, eat and drink.
This way. When you non-active. Right there.
That's right, man.
They up there trying to do stuff.
Yeah, I'm playing safe, man.
You right. Safe is where it's at. You break no bones. So anyway, so Kirsten and Shaq doing the ATV. So again, Kirsten is adventurous and Shaq like, listen, child, honey,
I can do ATV, man. I can do that now.
I'm just trying to stay alive. So she just but Shaq, he going grandmama speed, child. He's like,
well, first of all, in defense of Shaq, he never rode one before. So sometimes it takes you time to get adjusted to ride a new one. And she didn't show him no mercy, knowing that this is his first time riding one. She should have showed a little patience. Oh man, I'm getting choked up. She should have showed a little patience.
Start crying?
No.
What is it? Get choked up?
No, man. Dang
Just tell your story.
She should have showed a little bit more patience with Shaq because this is his first time riding one. But she didn't show him no patience because she didn't care about Shaq. So she took off, left him back there all by himself. He could have got kidnapped. And all you would saw little ATV riding back up to the home, all empty by itself.
It reminds you of, it was Nate and
Stasha.
Yeah. And who was inexperienced? No,
Stasha.
Nate was up there taking pictures or something like that or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, man. You showed him a little grace, man.
But he did say that, he does have trauma from when he had the accident when he was younger. So, just getting on anything like that or whatever just kind of.
Yeah, but she still didn't show the brother no patience, man. Because she should have just like, you know what? Since this is your first time riding, let me stay back in with you and kind of guide you.
Well, first of all, it should have been the tour guide man or somebody.
Yeah, probably the same tour guide man. You saw his hand on his hip. They don't care.
He do everything.
He do everything. Jamaica's got like 10 jobs.
They sure do, child.
Oh yeah, so he probably did that. I was like, man, how he get to the ATV when he's supposed to be out there on the bus tour with Clinton? What's going on?
So the next one is Jasmine and Aries, and they snorkeling.
That's not snorkeling, man.
I said we could have did that.
They didn't go
didn't want to do the snorkeling.
They didn't go deep in the water, man. All they did pedal on top of the water and like stick their head and their face in the water.
Because Aries said,
No, to me, snorkeling is when you get deep into the water. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they probably need on more gear than that. They just had on.
No, I seen people
regular gear.
snorkeling with the same amount of gear they had.
No. So,
All they did was stick their face in the water. Ooh, I'm snorkeling.
well, I would have did that and said, I'm a snorkeler. I would have put that on my resume and
And
said,
then,
I'm a snorkeler.
then you get around a real snorkeler and say, oh, this is video you snorkeling. Oh, you didn't wash your I mean, you didn't snorkel. You took your snorkel off. You know how they strip people off they
Be careful because I thought you better snatch your wig.
Go.
So yeah, they were snorkeling and everything, and so he was saying, "Ooh, it was hard for me to breathe because my beard and stuff like that." So you know,
he didn't have a good seal around his snorkel, I guess, or whatever, man, because his beard in the way.
Yeah.
That's why they were saying I think in the military when you have a gas mask on, you really want to cut your beard off because you can't get a good seal.
Oh yeah. He did. No, she did say that. She said, "Ooh, my husband look good with no shirt off." I said, "Mine do too."
I didn't know how you feel sometimes. Oh, she was like a little nut. Crack right there. You trying to crack on me, man.
I said you look good with no shirt on.
Me? I don't even like the way I look with no shirt on.
Well, that's your insecurity.
Hey, you said, "Ooh, look at watching down, still watching." She's like a little big black blob. I'm saying that. That don't make me feel good about this. No, man. Try to be not patronizing me, man.
What is patronizing? When you go to somebody and patronize their business,
I'm reusing the word. Okay, I'm reusing that word for my own use.
Golly. Anyway, so Clint and Gina, they is hiking over there with Lil Pookie and Pookie in them house and stuff because they would look like they were going, Chad, because don't look like they know where they were going.
Well, man, I said, why? It's like a start. It's like the start of a scary movie, of a horror movie, man. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we going out and hiking. They get kidnapped or something like that, man. Come on, Clint.
And then he go Pookie them. Who are them white people outside that door? Ooh. You expecting somebody? Is the insurance due? Go ahead.
I don't know what that was. I don't know what you was trying to do.
They were blinds.
They were blind?
They was blinds.
There's some thick 8 blinds. I thought blinds would be this thin, but that was some thick blinds.
You look out the window. You put them down. That's how you do. Continue. All right, so anyway, they was at Little Pook in them house, and so they looking around and stuff like that. So she get in the water, take off her cover up. I said, okay then, Jada. Then the black man looking down there.
Yeah. He said, ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at how them hips. Them hips for days. Ooh, junk in the trunk.
And so she put off I said, okay then, I see she got a little black lady body, black girl body. So but Clint don't seem to be too impressed, stuff like that. So it ain't like he was like,
yeah, Clint said he like athletic, thin, slim women. That's what he like.
After she called him gingerhead. So
don't use my word. I'm the one made up gingerhead.
You did say gingerhead?
Yeah, I said gingerhead.
Yeah, gingerhead. So anyway, so Nicole and Chris, I felt you about it. Nicole and Chris are doing a rum tasting.
Ooh, talking about getting drunk, boy.
Shot.
Man, I just can't imagine me taking that many shots of rum.
I wouldn't have made it.
I wouldn't have made it either.
Especially, I don't know what it's like. I don't do liquor, brown liquor. I don't do none of that stuff.
Yeah,
just give me a little fruity drink.
Yeah, taking them many shots of rum, man, I probably will be snorkeling. Dead body on the water like that.
And then the man, after they did it, because he wanted to make fun if they were drunk, and that's why he was like, do this.
If it was me, man, bro, don't do that to me. I know you're trying to put me on YouTube and make fun of me. No, that ain't gonna happen. No.
And then I said, Chris, he was feeling the dance. He started showing the camera. I said, can't do the Michael Jackson, the Thriller. He started doing that. I said, okay, Chris, trying to show his moves.
You just trying to show people you got rhythm. That's all you trying to do.
You do, baby. Show the people.
Why y'all trying to patronize me, man? Why you trying to do that? You know I ain't got no rhythm.
Go on.
It's all about me,
Come
man.
on.
Go on, man.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's see. So Nicole and Chris sit down to have a conversation and talk about the old Nicole. Seemed like the old Nicole was
party girl.
I was like, do she really need to be going and drinking? Because she always
She said that.
drinking a lot.
Yeah, she said that. She said, "Ooh, I don't like them." She was kind of hesitant on doing that because of her old ways. Which, you know, she was a party girl. She just liked to drink.
So she said she liked to drink and she was very selfish. It was all about her and stuff like that. But I think she said when she turned 28 or something like that, she did self-reflection and self-development, personal growth and all that stuff.
Good for her.
Just kind of changed her way.
Good for her.
So Chris was saying as far as him, he, you know, just kind of like reserved and, you know, kind of quiet and
he's an even keel type of guy. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to get Chris riled up. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can tell his personality. He's so laid back and he's so soft spoken. So yeah.
So she asked him a question like, you know, if I was that Nicole here or something like that, or, you know, with him being so even keel, you know, how would he feel, you know, if she raised her temper or just got a little rowdy.
And Chris in his confession said if Nicole was the old Nicole, he wouldn't be with her. Because, you know, he dated that type of woman before, and it just didn't end well for him. So luckily that Nicole has changed and she showed some growth. So
and he was saying, yep, because he can't deal with
somebody like the old Nicole that's rambunctious, drunk, drinking, wild, party girl, and all of that.
Yep. And he was like, you know, if you was that way or whatever, you know, he was like, well, first of all, she was asking how you feel about that. He said, well, you know, first, I don't know how I would feel about that, but I just know if you was getting to them angry modes and stuff like that, and you take it out on me. She said, "Oh no, I wouldn't take it out." He said, "Then we'll have a problem with that." You know.
And I felt okay. I see Chris putting his foot down and said, "I'm not gonna stand for that if you're gonna take it out on me." Yeah. She backed down. No, I don't say she backed down, but she said, "No, I'm not gonna do that to you." So
in the next scene, you got Kirsten and Shaq. So they in that little, what is it? That little hammock. It's not a hammock. What is it? That little circle swing or whatever. You know, y'all probably know the name of it. And so anyway, so they all, you know, she all curled up on him and stuff like that. And she
see, this is what Shaq should have been doing.
She curled up on him and stuff. And so
he should have been side of her. Yeah, don't curl up on me. Because what we found out on the after party. Shame.
So he said that he was gonna go work out. And that's good because that's all you do is eat and drink, yeah. So, you know, he said that he still want to go.
They ain't had no gym the one we had. Where we was at, they ain't had no gym. It did. I showed them.
Maybe all them resorts got a gym.
I showed them. Said.
I know we weren't looking for gym next. So yeah, we weren't looking for it. So anyway,
I don't wonder why you pausing, man. I don't care, man. Let me pause and look at my hammer.
Looking at my hammer. Who you think you is? Thor.
That's right, I'm Thor. God of thunder, because I can bring the thunder. Here goes freak. That's right. And now, speaking of wigs, now we'll get to that part in a little bit.
So anyway, so they was in that little thing or whatever. So she said that I ain't going to work out and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go work out. I'm not coming here for Jamaica to work out.
Eat and gain 10 pounds.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll let you do that. So you're gonna work out here? No, I'm not gonna do it. So he was saying, you know, you just so beautiful. You know, I still get butterflies with you when I see you and stuff like you do. Yeah, so he said, yeah. And so she was like, she said, well, you growing on me. He said, growing on you?
And he said, what you mean growing on you? What you trying to tell me?
And then she said, yeah, a lot of wives say that about their husband, that they growing. I'm saying, girl, who? I ain't never said that about my husband. He's growing on me.
I don't think no wife will say that because you date that person when you date that person is growing on you then.
Yeah, you can say that then.
Yeah, but once you marry that person already grew on you. But yeah, man. And Shaq said, "What do you mean, man? You know I'm growing on you. What? You don't find me attractive?" And she said, "At first I did."
Because of your bald head.
And Shaq, he paused for a minute. He pondered life. He pondered his own existence. This woman don't even like how I look. You know what I'm saying?
She said, but the more I get to be around you and spend time with you and stuff like that, I'm finding myself, you know, there's some attraction.
That line right there, when she said all that, I said, she's front.
Why?
I don't know. It just sound put on. It just didn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? It sound out of character for her. I said, yeah, she fronting for the cameras. And later on,
we just tell them the doggone later on because you keep saying that later on.
They hear it later. Later on, y'all hear
it. So she said, do sometimes you just want to kiss me and stuff? And so she was like, she said, well, I'm not a big kisser, you know. I'm into a lot of physical attraction, physical touch and stuff, but I'm just not a kisser. And sometimes you kiss me on my forehead. I like that.
Ah, man. If I was Shaq, I would go find out a Jamaican guy, get some rum and drink it, man, because she is sometimes infuriating because at the beginning, when they was matching her, when they was interviewing her for the show, she was talking about, she was asking Dr. Pepper about her husband package size, that he got to be good in bed, and yada, yada, yada. Now all of a sudden she don't like kissing. Now, I understand.
She never say nothing about kissing.
Yeah, but I'm not, you're right. There's a difference there. You know what I'm saying? But to me, you know, you still, especially your husband, you got to start off with some kind of intimacy. You know what I'm saying? And to me, kissing is more intimate than doing that. You can do that with anybody.
Well, she said touching hands, and that's intimate to me. It's more intimate than kissing.
Yeah, no, it's not. She is saying that, you saying that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, moving on to Jasmine and Aries. And
here, let's go back to what I was about to say. I'm sorry. The reason why I said doing that is anybody can do that. To me, kiss is more intimate than just having sex. Because you can go out there and pay somebody to have sex. You know what I'm saying? And it don't mean nothing.
I agree that kissing can be more intimate than sex. You know what I'm saying?
So especially a passionate kiss, it's a connection there. You can feel that connection there. But sex, man, you can wham bam.
I was talking about touching. She was saying that touching is more intimate for her than
I don't believe her on that either, man. I just, like you said later on, that, you know, y'all find out. Okay. Break your fingernail.
So anyway, so Jasmine and Aries, they have to eat dinner. And so she said, so what are some things that you want to know about me? He said, what's your favorite position? Sexual position.
I hate to say it. I asked that question several times while I was dating. And trying to see how far I can push the envelope. She answered the question. I was like, oh, man, she a freak. I got you, yada, yada, yada. Or I know she's down with, you know, doing that.
I hope your mama watching this.
No, she's not. She's asleep. So, but if she don't answer, it's okay. I need to back off that. She's not down with that. So, yeah. So I know what he was doing. I know what he was trying to do. And, you know, some guys, special players, that's what they do. They ask that type of question. To see where your mind's at.
So he asked her. First of all, she said, I don't say stuff like that. I'm not gonna.
You need some water.
Probably so. He said,
you want to leave some water?
I think I'm okay. So she was saying, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna tell you, you know, what it is. So he was like you're ashamed. She said, it's not that I'm ashamed. It's just a certain stuff I just want to keep personal and private. First of all, her folks is a freaking pastor. Second of all, she not finna tell the whole world. And third of all, ain't none of your business. Maybe that's something that y'all could discuss off camera.
That's the thing. He's her husband, so he got the right to answer that. Now, she don't have to answer, though.
I get that. That's what I'm saying. They can ask off camera. She's not finna tell the whole world, and then you got
guys on DM. Ooh, I like. Oh, I see what you like now. Ooh, what?
The pastor preaching on Sunday morning, and then somebody say, "Yeah, I seen your daughter on TV, and she was talking about what her favorite sexual position is, pastor."
Well, the thing is, she, trust me, she probably said more, salacious stuff throughout the season, so we don't know yet.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, she said she wasn't gonna say that, and he was like, "Oh, you classy. Oh, you a lady." She said, "Yeah, I am a lady." He said he don't want no lady. He want a what? Bleep.
Yeah, now I never said that.
He didn't say he didn't want it. He said, I guess he said he's seen your classy side, the lady side, but he want to see the other side.
Yeah,
basically.
so I never said that because I didn't want to call no woman out her name like that. That's, to me, it was a little too far, But
so Clint,
she allowed it to happen. She didn't push back on us.
So Clint and Gina are talking, and she told him that so it seems as though that, she was like, I don't know about you, I'm quite sure that you feel it too. It's like, really, it's not like physical attraction, here with us, but it's gonna take some time to build up. I've been in relationships or been dating people and stuff like that, and over time it kind of built up and I was attracted to them. But we still trying to work on that and stuff like that. And it can eventually grow. And Clint said in his confession, I was disappointed.
His ego was hurt, man. You can tell by his face when she said, well, see, you ginger-headed. I don't like ginger-headed. You got the ginger hair, you got the freckles. I guess you got the freckles. You got that. I'm not into that. But, I'm not saying you're a bad-looking guy, but I'm not into that. And you can see Clint's soul leave his body. Like, his ego was bruised. You hear me? Not the Clint, not the nap guy that Clint that can basically try to get in any woman he wants. That a woman actually told him that he's not attracted. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't know how to take that. So matter of fact, when he was trying to drink on that drink, he almost poked his eye out with the straw. You see that bitch? Yeah, he like he did like that. And I was like, ooh, he was shook. He was shook. I said, calm down, Clint.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, man. When she said, you ginger, I'm not that attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Clint said, oh yeah, I understand. I was, boy. She shook that soul. she shook that soul, boy. That ego was damaged, boy.
And so yeah, she said about ginger head and all that stuff, whatever. So
that's our term, trademark.
So yeah, you can tell he was a little bothered by it and
little
stuff.
bothered.
But excuse me, going back to it, I said that was edited kind of like slice. Y'all be slicing this stuff to where it don't even look natural, And so as we saw on the after party, because they put it in here, we're not gonna make a separate video because they didn't. So as we saw on there, she was just saying, well, when they played that scene, she said, well, I didn't, really find it anything like harsh or anything, because we both were saying stuff about what we like and what we don't like. And so they, excuse me, just didn't play the part where he was saying what he didn't like or what he normally don't date. And so she was like, well, I didn't find it harsh.
I think Married at First Sight has a ninja in the editing room, because they be slicing stuff. Slice. But you don't know what's going on. You can't. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to follow.
Yep.
But you're right. It did look like it was sliced up. That scene did. But yeah. But one thing that wasn't sliced up was this. Okay. They left that in.
So let's move on to the next one, where it seems like Dom and Mac are at dinner. And it's just like the couples are eating dinner. Chris and Nicole.
That's all you can do.
Dinner.
All your resorts, man. Eat and drink and go to sleep.
And it seems like Chris and Nicole, they was having a conversation about children. And so he was like, well, what you think about children? She said, well, at first I didn't want children. I was like, it's a no for me. But later on, she said, she started to say, well, okay, maybe she can be more open to it. To me personally, I still don't think that she wants kids, but she said she open to it. He wants kids.
To me, Nicole is falling back to the time she was dating that dude that burnt over the cigarette, she's trying to appease Chris. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I don't think she still want kids.
Yeah.
I think she's just saying she'll go along with it because she's trying to appease Chris.
That's something she should have put in the thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Kids. No, I don't want kids.
Maybe she did, but you know how these jokers do on these shows. Even though you say that, they're gonna try to put you with somebody that want kids.
Because I think he said what he want, 2 or 3.
2.
But listen, a woman is different because she the one got to carry them children around. You know what I'm saying? And she so.
I get that, but I just think she's trying to appease Chris because, like she said, when she was dating that guy, when she had the low self-esteem, which I still think she has a little bit low self-esteem, and the guy said, if you love me, you let me burn you the cigarette. And she said, okay. So he burnt her with the cigarette. I feel like she still has some of that residue still with her,
right?
And I think that's the reason why she said she would entertain having kids with Chris because I feel like she's trying to appease the dude. She's trying to make him happy.
So Dom and Mac, they all cozy, honey. They is in the pool. He a boob guy, so he is right in his element and her element. So yeah, so they got their little dessert and stuff like that or whatever, and they bring that out to him, and they drinking their wine, and they just. He's really silly. He probably get on my nerves.
Yeah, I kind of all that I did is I built the table. I was okay. You doing a little too much, homie. You doing a little too much. Yeah. And some guys, they just straight up boob guys. You can be straight up and down as long as you got big
like
boobs.
Wendy Williams.
Yeah, you good. Some dudes like hips and booty. You know what I'm saying? Curves. So everybody have their preference. So
yep.
Yeah, man, you're right though. He's way too silly.
And he said that he's silly, you know what I'm
but
saying?
it can get a little irritating after a while.
Yeah, but I want to know, did y'all hear all that noise in the background? I said, okay, maybe it was just where they was at the pool. That when we go to Shaq and Shaquille. When we go to Shaq and Kirsten.
Shaq and Shaquille.
That's what I was gonna say.
Who's Shaquille?
Him.
Who's Shaq?
Him.
He dated himself. Wow. Dang.
You might as well.
You right about that. Well, at least I can kiss myself.
So yeah, they I guess the crickets, whatever the noise is, child.
You in Jamaica, everything's gonna be loud. The bugs gonna be loud. The crickets gonna be loud.
No loud bugs when we was there.
Oh, because they knew I was there. They said, "He does. Y'all be quiet. He wants peace and quiet." So everything.
Well, you should have told them people that was making that, they were playing music. They, they like to play games. They want to do the resort like they do at the cruises and stuff. And we gonna play games and play loud music and all that stuff or whatever. So we couldn't even sleep because the music was so loud. Remember?
Yeah, but you ran out there. He doing it. Let's just slide. Let me put my clothes on right there. I said, this child. I said, man, it's 12 o'clock at night or close to it. You want to run out there and do the electric slides in your slides.
Alright, so anyway, so Shaquille and Kirsten, they're eating dinner. He pulls out the chair. She looks cute. I really think they're a cute couple.
Fake.
I really think they're cute.
Fake.
Couple. What's fake?
The whole situation. You talking about Shaq and Kirsten?
Yeah. So anyway, so you said you used to say Miss Wannabe Bougie.
Yeah, I can't even call it. After what I heard tonight, on the after party, I got called Miss Fake It. Miss Fake It till she make it.
So he said that, you look beautiful, and she said, I was about to say that to you. He said, beautiful? She said, no, honey. Because she showed his honey, man. She said, no, honey.
It's so put on. It is so put on.
Y'all drop it in the chat if y'all think that it's put on. Y'all, we going live tomorrow. We will be live. If you're watching this video, it's going to be on Thursday. I got to get it when I remember. It's going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going live. We're going to talk about this, and you can come on the panel, honey, as long as you got your camera on.
Anywho, what I was saying is that he said it was fake himself. Shaq's in the after party. When the cameras are on, she hubby-dubby.
Because he said he'd be so confused.
Right. That's why sometimes he do look confused. Like he's stunned, like when he was sitting in the swing. That's why it was a long pause when he was talking because he didn't know what to say. And he was telling Keisha that when the cameras are on, she's all, oh, baby, baby. But when the cameras are off, don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't rub against me, basically. So he's confused.
She didn't say all that.
Okay, I can't touch you. I can't kiss you.
She said don't touch me.
Well, I'm rubbing against you, just touching, right? Okay, then.
Don't touch me, don't kiss me, don't rub
Look
against me.
at him over there. You want to touch me and kiss me?
Look. His hands are tugged.
I'm sorry, listen.
Wait.
Every season we got to break you up.
Wait, let me tell you something. Kirsten said, you will not get me on camera like that. No, so I'm going to be nice because I'm a good person. So I'm going to be nice. So some people watch previous season. They learn, honey. Yeah. I'm going to do my dirt off camera.
It sounds like to me, from information Shaq put out tonight, and for what I can see, is that Kirsten is faking it till she's making it. Okay, so I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. So anyway, so in the next part of this conversation where they still sitting down eating, so he was saying too that, that she basically need, he wants her to open up, because it seems as though like she have a wall. He talk about himself a lot and stuff like that, but she really and truly don't talk much about herself. She was like, when the pandemic hit and stuff, it's almost like she just kind of went in a shell and she really don't talk a lot or share a lot about herself. And so, you don't believe that?
I don't believe that either, man. Every little thing he asks her, or any little situation that comes up, she has some kind of excuse for it. No, I don't believe that.
So,
I don't believe it whatsoever.
And so she said she wants an emotional connection with him and stuff. And so she said, well, if you can just kind of like, talk to me, not at me per se, and maybe we can kind of build that bond, because he said, well, sometimes when I get in my own head and stuff and I'm thinking about the next thing to say because I want to be perfect. She said, you don't have to be perfect. I don't want you to be perfect. So let's toast to not being perfect. I swear y'all gonna find that thing missing. And so, they toast to not being perfect and stuff. So
yeah, and all that's put on, man, because she is trying to play this role in front of the camera. Like you said, she don't want the country to hate her. Like she saw what Alyssa went through. Like, said, I can't be Alyssa. I can't be like Alyssa.
So she made sure that she was, no camera's gone. Don't touch me.
What's gonna happen? I wish somebody in production, please, production. When she think the camera's off, keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Now remember, they gonna be in their apartment. Right. I don't know if they're in their bedroom or whatever.
Just keep rolling, man, so we can get it on camera. I told you not to touch it, did I? Matter of fact, get in the other room. Get in there. She gonna have a stick poking in there. Get in the room. Get in that room. Do it. I'm telling production, do that now.
So yeah, she learned from Alyssa. Listen, she the face that Mary first said what not to do.
Ooh, no,
and then it got up under there, Alyssa, I'm a good person. So yeah, they learned what not to do. So anyway, and Jasmine and Aries, I don't know if y'all caught this, but anyway, so they're playing frisbee and stuff. So she was just basically saying that she left-handed, her whole family left-handed except for her dad and her little sister. And so he was.
It was a cringy thing, but go ahead. It was cringy, man. I started calling 911, but go ahead.
So he said, oh, well, your little sister ended up liking me or something like that.
I need to get close to your little sister, something like that.
Yeah, and so she was like,
How old? First of all, how old is your little sister? I don't know,
but she said little sister, so I'm thinking little sister. It don't matter.
Come on, Aries, man, that was a little too cringy right there, man.
And so.
Especially the history
she said, for what? You don't need to be around. You don't need to get to know my little sister and stuff like that. She said, well, your whole family like me, like your mom like me. She said, well, everything started off good in the beginning.
Ooh.
I said, oh, child, she got you together, honey. I don't know if you felt it, but I felt it, honey, from here.
Well, I maybe Aries was trying to, say, oh, your little sister's going to like me like your
I
mom
think that's what he was trying to say.
But it came out completely wrong, man.
Little R. Kelly.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, but I don't think he had no ill will or
No, I
nothing
don't
like
think he
that.
did, but
And,
like I said,
you
it
know
just
what I'm
came
saying?
out wrong.
And then also her mind, she just automatically being
Which,
protective.
yeah, but you know, if that was your little sister, some grown man, you better know. Say, I need to get to know your little sister a little bit better.
It don't sound
Yeah,
right.
it don't sound good. Yeah.
So anyway, he said that he was explaining to her, you know, he said that he's never been in love before. You know, he never been in relationships and been in there. I said, ain't this another who that done live with somebody? Was it Nate? I told you he got a whole bunch of Nate characters.
Well, he was from California. They probably know each other. He went to California.
He probably told him to give him a show.
Yeah.
He said that he never been in love before. Go ahead, baby.
No, to like what's her name?
Jasmine.
Well, like she said, you know, be in relationships and you what 40
years old.
You never been in love before, which to me is not strange. You know what I'm saying? I've known guys and people that in their 40s never been in love. They've dated a lot of people, meaning, you know, they didn't take that relationship serious. You know what I'm saying? Serious enough. They ain't take it serious enough to fall in love, put it that way. And maybe that's what he was doing. You know, maybe he was dating this woman, dating that woman. Make sure he don't get attached to that person and move on to the next. You know, that's what players do. Players don't get their emotions tied up with women.
So she was like, ooh, ugh. Yeah. It took her a minute, honey. She was making all them. She was like, oh, never? Ooh. Ooh.
And sometimes people mistake love or infatuation for love too. You know what I'm saying?
Or lust.
Yeah, lust, right. You know, because, you know, I had to think to myself, have I ever been in love before I met you? So I don't know. Yeah. I thought I was, but was it love? You know,
I was like this. I never knew love like this before. Where am I never knew love like this before.
So you have this flashbacks of the 1980s.
I can't never remember all the words when I sit down here and sing the song.
Okay, Donna.
But
Summers.
I'm just basic. That's what it was.
Donna Summers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, but anyway, so I was saying for myself.
You saying these old school songs, right? Like, you know that one right there. But when I play them in the car, a history fit over it.
Well, you play different songs, like some of that stuff be sad. Chat. Ain't nobody.
It ain't sad, man. It's just so important. Blues.
Down.
Why you gonna sit here and lie to these people? I don't listen to blues music.
That's what it be feeling like.
Yeah, like I listen to brown paper bag music.
So I was saying that for me, I thought I was in love, but you know what I'm saying? Since I fell in love with you, then it's different. And to me, this is actually love. But again, some people said that, you know, you really truly ain't gonna know love until you hit your 40s or somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what to look for, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
And you know who you are. You should know who you are by now. You know exactly what you want in life, and you know what you accept and will not accept. And now it's there. You know what I'm saying? And so, she really and truly had a problem with that, because even if he would have said puppy love or hey, I thought I was in love or something like that, but he was like, nah.
Matter of fact, the way he was saying, like, love was disgusting. Me falling in love? Have you lost your mind? I ain't falling in love with nobody. So yeah, that's a red flag, something you might want to watch out for.
So she said it's pressure now because, you know, this is a short process. So are you gonna be in love with me when we get ready to have decision days?
Well, then again, you really can't fall in love in 8 weeks sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So you can probably still say
you fell in love within the 8 weeks.
It's not about me. It's not about me.
You make stuff about you. So
no, it's not about me. It's about them. Okay. What I was trying to say is that you can, you know, you don't have to say, you can say yes without being in love. Okay, you can do that. Why are you saying it?
Was it 3 weeks or 4?
It was neither.
It was.
Me.
It was neither.
I said neither.
Went to school with him. So anyway, so it pretty much went off that way, y'all. And we'll get to see, but then they done threw the after party in here because they say, honey, y'all finna get it. Now, I knew I wasn't seeing like any shows that come on after the after party, you know, after the Married at First Sight. So I knew I wasn't seeing that for the next couple of weeks. But now y'all get it. So basically, you had Gina, Shaq, and that other lady that got a podcast. So
Sarah.
Okay, Sarah. So Gina
Put
luggage.
some respect on Sarah's name.
All right. You was fast forwarding through Sarah so you was talking. So you put some stick on her name. So anyway, so Gina luggage had her and Clint luggage had got lost. So, you know, they didn't get their luggage.
I wonder why they wear all that. They wear some off-brand Jamaican. They must love Jamaica. Why they wear the Jamaican clothes all the time?
Oh, that's because
guys on t-shirts and stuff.
That's what Keisha was like. That's why y'all was wearing Jamaican stuff. Yeah, so they luggage had got lost. So they, you know, they didn't come for a couple of days or something like that. 2 or 3 days, yeah. And that's what Shaquille was talking about, how Kristen, you know, she one way off camera and stuff like that. So that's basically it, because it was really Shaquille and Kirsten.
And also, one main thing that Gina said, we were talking about Clint, because she was talking about him being a gingerhead. She said Clint is not the type of guy she really go for. She go for dark hair, dark eyes, and darker skin. Intriguing. I said, what does she like the brothers? I'm just saying. And then she went to the University of Alabama too.
Yes, she did. Roll Tide, Gina, roll Tide.
So we're gonna claim Gina as a home girl from Alabama, even though she might not be from Alabama, but she went to Alabama.
She said because she used to get drunk.
Yeah, she was a bartender for like 12, 13 years in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, okay. So Gina used to get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably like some of them brothers down at the Alabama.
And some of them brothers probably liked her down in Alabama.
So and then we're gonna see to where what's his name, Clint gonna start talking about I like somebody more fit and stuff like. I said Clint trying to get her back because she snatched that ego.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back. Talk about my red hair. Cause way Shaq said Clint, he's real big about his hair. He loves his hair, man. That's his thing. That's his golden locks. That's his who was that? Samson? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's all about his hair.
So so we'll get to see it. So this, I know it was long for us because it's 2 of us, honey. We both be talking, so our videos be long. So, but it really was in. But y'all watch to the end. If you got to the end, say in. All right. We'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go. Oh, don't forget we got a live tomorrow. So if you watch this video on Thursday, it'll be Thursday night at 7 p.m. It's already what it is? Pre-registered. You go ahead. It's already pre-registered. The thing got there, like you hit the notification. So, make sure y'all have y'all notification on. Like this video, doggone. I'm get that hammer up there.
Also, if my hammer come up missing next week, please send me another hammer. I'll give y'all my email address, my mailing address. Send me a hammer. If my hammer come up missing next week, please send me another hammer.
Another what?
Hammer. I want another hammer.
See you guys on the next video. Deuces.
And always put God first, y'all.
Hey!